Just real quick.
Hey YouTube, this is Team LMAO here. Another deck profile. Here we got one of our members, Dakotah Burnett. Showing us is, what are you playing, Dakotah?
PK Fire.
Alright, let's get started into the list. He actually went, what was your record today, Dakotah, after locals?
3-1.
3-1?
Yeah. Only because of that stupid synchro.
Alright, let's see what we got today. What are you playing?
I just told you I was playing PK.
No, I meant your list.
Okay. Alright, so one Barbar, obviously. I hardly ever get his effect off. Rubik's, I'm going to change that to Alec because I'm going to take Virgil out because I just don't really like Virgil anymore.
So you're going to cut the Rubic for Alec?
Yeah, and then obviously those two.
Oh yeah, the one-ofs. Sad boys.
Obviously triple Farfa.
Standard.
I only played 2 Scarm because...
Why only 2 Scarm?
You're going to be using Beatrice's effect to send like the ones you need anyways to the grave. And then with Scarm, I don't know, I usually just only add like a Sir, and then after that, everything's already in the grave. Or like obviously the tour guide. But that's why I only played 2 Scarm. Because I only like usually get his effect off twice. Or once. The best engine in the deck.
Oh, the free tour guides?
If you open with this, it's automatically a good hand.
Oh yeah.
Usually.
Just extra tour guides for you.
Pretty much.
You used to play 2 of these. Do you agree with one? Or would you like 2?
There's a lot of times where I want a second one. Like mid-game if I just draw a Terrortop or something. I don't know. Maybe I already went through the Taketomborg. PK, pretty standard. 3-2-1.
3-2-1, yeah.
I used to play this at 2, but yeah, you really just don't want to draw this.
Yeah. Standard.
And then obviously a tour guide. And
yeah.
I play BLS because it's just big damage. Because this deck sometimes doesn't have a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, even though you don't play any main deck light monsters, like the Beatrice gets in the grave, or like you can just banish an extra Dante. Because you don't need to go into F-Zero like with Cosmos as much as you used to. Like you don't have to revolve around the Dante Sir loop as much. Unless it's like mid-game, late game.
Okay.
And then 2 Maxx. A lot of people side this now.
How good was this card with you today?
This card just deserves to be in the main deck. Like, usually no matter what you play, it's either going to be a 1 for 1, or it's going to be a 1 for 2.
Yeah, I saw that play. Tell me about what happened when you maxed that Synchron player.
Well, I mean, what do you think happens when you max a Synchron player?
Pretty much, you put a hope.
Draw your entire deck.
How many cards?
I drew 8 cards, and the only thing you ended with was a Charge Warrior and a Level Leader. So it was pretty easy for me.
And you left that anti-spell up.
And I drew a Tour Guide, Terrortop when Taketomborg was still in the deck, and then Burning Abyss.
And you drew the second Maxx.
Yeah, it was.
So you were just ready.
It's pretty. Yeah, it was crazy. Pretty easy.
Is that it for the monsters?
Yeah, that's it for the monsters.
How many monsters is that?
I think like 20. If you count that, I mean, if you count the hand traps, then so.
I think the hand traps are just spells themselves.
Alright, so no Maxx's, so 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21.
So 23 monsters?
23 monsters altogether with the Maxx's.
Alright, let's go to spells.
Alright, so for spells, only 2 Twin Twister. A lot of people play 3, but you don't even need 3. Mainly because you're going to be playing Blue Eyes most of the time. And like ABC, when that comes out, like there's hardly anything that they set. So I use this more today to get rid of my own spell and traps than I did for anybody else's, just so I could special. And then obviously triple Allure, because this card's consistent.
How great was this card now that's at 3?
It's literally... I don't know, I didn't think it was going to make too much of a difference.
What's your opinion on it?
You just draw it so much more often now. Like, when I think back to when it was at 1, like this card's just amazing at 3. I wouldn't play it any less.
Are these the one-ofs?
And then 4 one-ofs, Raigeki. I mean, I see why people side this because of Blue Eyes, because they just have the Dragon Lords, or like Azure Eyes or something. But
it's better to bait it out.
You just draw this, you can just, just get whatever they had put on the field that turn, because Azure Eyes only protects what it, but it just baits shit out. And then obviously a Soul Charge because you're milling a lot of monsters, PK, and then you've always kind of played this in VA.
Free monster, basically.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
And then for the traps,
Oh, for the traps.
I played 9. Yeah. So for the traps, obviously 3 Fogblade.
Oh yeah, standard.
Searchable Fiendish Chain, probably the best card in the deck. 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, because this card is just...
So how was this today?
This card is just good every time you draw it. Except if it's like 2 turns in, then you're like, I don't even want to see
Do you think you have to play this in the main now? For the form it is?
I mean, like, pendulums aren't that scary. And blue, I mean...
Does this put you ahead of a state? You feel comfortable using this when you face Blue Eyes?
It honestly just depends on what kind of field I have. Because if I just have this and then like a Dante or something, I don't really feel comfortable because next turn I know they're just going to use all of their cards anyways. But if I have like these, then I have like a Beatrice and like a Fogblade set or like a Beatrice and just another monster in general on the field. Like I feel really comfortable with this card.
Alright.
They can Twin Twist or whatever. I don't even give a shit. 3 1-ofs. I play 1 Wings because you can... It's an easy card to side out and when you're going for the plays and you don't have anything to send with like gloves or something, you just...
That's the one that gains the attack boost, right?
Yeah. Oh, and this is really good with Pilgrim and Blue Eyes. Like if you don't have a Fogblade or you want something else besides a Fogblade, and you have like a Pilgrim on the field, this card's amazing because like it can't be targeted. So the only time they're going to destroy it is when they have something like Raigeki or they're going to beat over it something. But when they go to beat over it, you just activate this during the damage step, and then it permanently gains the 500. So now you have a 3300 Pilgrim on the field that can't be targeted. It's pretty good. And then Vanities and Warnings.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can play like...
One of the best one-ofs.
Like legit, some people just take these 3 out, and then you just play a triple Anti-Spell Fragrance, triple Fogblade, and triple Strike.
9 traps?
Yeah, it's just super consistent. But this is really good. Like this is a lot better than Strike in most cases. That's why I like playing this. And then Warnings.
He has my
really
fucking vanities.
Alright, so 40 cards?
Yeah, 40 cards.
So how do you feel about Desires in that deck? Or do you just think Allure is just way better for you?
I don't know, man. Like, when Trito comes out, I actually like playing Desires because basically with Trito, because I play Dark Law with Trito too. So with Trito, it's basically you're just trying to get hella control on the board. You want Trito, you want Dark Law, you want a Dante for float.
Desires and just throw it in there real quick.
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. So you want to go to extra?
Yeah, I'll go in the extra deck. But yeah, I'm probably going to be playing like Trito over this because it's really good. I mean, I don't even have to explain why you play that.
Yeah, of course. Free Dantes.
Same thing with this. Like, you can play one, but there's a lot of times where you just need the second one. So,
Oh, really?
playing 2 of these is like, I don't know, it's not really a must, but I kind of want to. And then,
those, Dakotah.
I don't know, this card's garbage. And this just looks like shit. So Giga Brilliant for this guy.
Oh, the core batch combo?
Yeah. And for everybody playing this, when you summon this, you have to detach 2 from this. Don't...
Yeah, that's the thing you saw some players do, huh?
This shit. Don't just overlay that and think it's okay. You have to detach these 2. You only get one of his effects. You only get one effect. You know what I mean? You only get it one time.
Yeah, some people, we saw that today.
Yeah, don't be a dick and do that. Someone will probably call you out on it anyways, but just so you don't get in trouble. But yeah, this is good for like when they're... It's like when they're playing passive or something, they're just kind of setting a monster, like they have a Zuri's out or Spirit or something, just spin it. I mean, and it's good for the mirror match too, really good, obviously, because you just spin the Dante or whatever they have. I don't know, this guy's okay. I never summon him. Levier. I used to play 2 of this, but now that Cosmos isn't anything, you don't have to worry about getting F-Zero off, because this is mainly just F-Zero play.
I'll show you Cosmos.
To be honest, I don't even know why this is in here. This is like, I don't know, I kind of like this card because when you got your board set and you're just kind of going for damage at that point, and you can make another Exceed, like just make this, because it's 3,000. But it's kind of garbage. And then for the non-rank 3s, that for Breaksword, obviously.
Rebellion, sweet.
I might actually just take this out for Rhapsody, because Rhapsody's hella good against Blue Eyes. F-Zero because this deck makes it really easy. Beatrice.
Sad boys.
Okay, you gotta run Beatrice. Pilgrim's amazing. I don't think this card gets enough credit, to be honest. The card's really good.
Did you ever summon that today?
I summoned it a lot of times. People are just like, oh, okay, I get rid of Beatrice.
Did every time when you summoned it, did you win the game automatically? That you knew you were gonna win?
To be honest, I have this game on the field when I won, like almost every time. This card's like, I don't know, this card's just really good. It's just really good. A lot of people don't give it enough credit. And then I'll probably end up just taking this out.
Check out the Rubic and the Virgil. Just find more.
Virgil's like okay, but it's just not that great anymore. Because you'd rather have Burning Abyss in your hand for like this. Or like this guy.
Okay.
Get rid of him instead of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, reasonable.
Because this guy does almost kind of what Virgil does anyways, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go to the side deck next.
The side deck's not really finished too much. I'm going to change it up for regionals.
So what'd you play today for the side deck?
You don't even need this card anymore. Cause
Did you ever see any Cosmos today?
No. Well, I saw one, but I didn't play it.
You're welcome.
Like, Cosmos wasn't even an issue before they got hit. And so you just really don't even need this card, to be honest. This card's busted. Like...
You said you've used that card today?
It's a common, it's a counter trap, and it has no cost.
Did you face any pendulums today?
No. But if I did, I would have definitely sided these because it's just busted.
Alright.
Well, obviously it's
Pendulum Hall.
It's called Pendulum Hall. You should side it against pendulums.
Pick these up.
They're commons. It's like $1. I play Karma Cut for Blue Eyes.
Tasty.
I don't know, because in a sense, if you rip the regular Blue Eyes...
So this is like your tech side for a sort of way?
I mean, you could just side this in against whatever you want, to be honest. Like, even in the mirror match, like if you side this in and it's like mid-game, and you draw this, banish the Dante from the grave. Or banish the Dante on the field, banish all the Dantes in the grave. So, it's pretty good. I kind of like Breakthrough.
How was the break for you today?
It's actually pretty good, because when they Spirit... When they tag out for Spirit, whatever they bring out, if this is in your grave, you're just like, okay, I don't want that to happen. Like Azure Eyes, negate his effect, negate Moonlight Rose, or the Moonlight Rose Dragon, just whatever you want. It's really good, to be honest. And then, I don't even know if this is 15. So, 5...
We just play what we had.
Yeah, because it's going to be a lot different when I go to regionals, and then obviously 3 cherries.
Oh, yeah, for the mirror. Of course.
And then you can run a Spirit for Blue Eyes if you're that scared of them. But Blue Eyes isn't... I mean, just don't be scared of Blue Eyes, to be honest.
All right. Is there anything you want to you would think you would want to change in the main or side deck?
I don't know, because sometimes, like, you just catch yourself not being able to get over certain stuff. And that really sucks. So that's... I don't know. I guess that's kind of why I run BLS. But... Actually, I actually thought about running the other PK trap, the winner at games 800, just for Blue Eyes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it baits out like even if they Twin Twister, it's like okay, what did you lose? I get a monster in the grave now. Like I don't know. I guess Wings is a little bit better because it doesn't stand with me.
All right then. All right, YouTube, there you have it. That was Dakotah Burnett with Team LMAO with his PK Fire Deck profile.
Don't be scared of Blue Eyes.
All right, we'll catch you next time.
Be scared of ABC.